A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You are welcome to TRMB series. Inshallah, today we shall be discussing parenting. So, part 1, we are going to treat discipline in parenting. At the same time, this part 2, inshallah, we shall be discussing communication in parenting. So, quickly, let me go to Quran 12, verse 53. وَبَعْدَ أَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ بِسْمِ اللَّهِ الرَّحْمَنِ الرَّحِيمِ وَمَا أُبَرِّئُ نَفْسِي إِنَّ النَّفْسَ لَأَمَّارَةٌ بِالسُّوءِ إِلَّا مَنْ رَحِمَ رَبِّي إِنَّ رَبِّي غَفُورٌ رَحِيمٌ. Nor do I observe my own self of blame. The human soul is certainly prone to evil, unless the Lord bestow his mercy. But surely my Lord is oft forgiving, most merciful. So it shows in parenting, we should be ready that no matter how perfect we are, definitely our children will definitely have one or two things they will be getting wrong. And that is why we need to discipline them. But when we want to discipline, moderation should be the key word. So let's quickly go into definition of what discipline is all about. When we say discipline, is to guide, is to lead, is to teach, is to model, is to encourage. So, where is the place of punishment when it comes to discipline? That's my first question. And we all believe, when we have to be very hard on them so that they will listen to us. No. For you to have an effective parenting, you must discipline with love and affection. It is very, very important. We need and we have to be ready to listen to them and respond to them as well. It is not compulsory that we must be right always because we are their parents. No. Sometimes we need to sit back and reason along with them because they have emotions. They are human beings like us. So basically, when we talk of discipline doesn't mean you have to be beaten. Discipline has to do with the way we guide them, the way we teach them, the way we lead them, the way we direct them, and the way we encourage them to do things. Not by imposing anything on them. And if we really want parenting to be easy, we need to stop bullying. By the time we are telling them, I'm your parent, and you have to abide to my rules and regulations. If you are not doing that, you have to leave my house. That is bullying. Shouting, that is not discipline. Threatening is not discipline. Ignoring is not discipline. Isolating is not discipline. Intimidating is not discipline. And, especially we mothers, we think, I'm your mother. We have series of things we can talk about. I breastfed you. I do this. I do that. No. We need to talk about discipline that will encourage them even when they are not doing the right thing. We must always be positive about them. No matter what they are doing, let's be positive about them. We need to be calm. We need to reason along with them. We must make life more bearable for them and not miserable. We have to be very careful the kind of words we use when we are trying to impart certain things, certain morals in them. We have to be careful the kind of words we use. Number one is we have to be careful. We have to be careful. We have to be very, very careful. I'm saying careful because the words can make or mar them. It depends on the way we present it to them. So when we are choosing our words, we should be careful. You don't tell them, I know you never succeed in life. I know you can never achieve anything. You are a failure. Oh, subhanallah. Your daughter or your boy might be doing something bad today. That is not the end of the world. We must always be positive about them. No matter what they do, we should be positive. We should always see Allah in everything. And don't forget the first ayat I read in Surah to Yusuf that said, they are prone to do evil. So the maturity in us as parents is what we need to put in place to correct them, to bring them back to normal. And this will take me to the 3 types of parenting we have. So I'm going to talk about authoritarian parents, we talk about permissive parents, and we talk about authoritative parents. So quickly, the authoritarian parents are the kind of parents that always expect something high from their children. The kind of parents believe the children should be seen but not heard. They are in total control. And they call their children different names. You are stupid, you are naughty, you are this, you are that. They are in total charge. Their children doesn't have a say in anything. This is what I want you to do, and that is the final. This kind of children will never grow up to be able to do anything on their own in the future. This kind of parents, they will never be able to laugh at the end. Because if anything happens in between, then the children would never be able to do anything on their own. So, authoritarian parents are the kind of parents that have total control of their children. They smack, they beat, they torture, they make life miserable for their children. The punishment has never been commensurate with the offense committed. They are always like, anything you do is that I beat you, is that I lock you up, is that I deny you a lot of things. That is not discipline. That is hatred. And the second part of types of parents was permissive parents. This kind of parents that don't discipline at all. They are afraid. They don't want their children to be afraid, to be sad. So they give them everything they want. Subhanallah, and that's their spirit. They don't even have a say on their children. They have the final say. Mommy, this is what we want to do. We don't need your advice. I think we are old enough. We can cater for ourselves now. This is not the kind of parenting we need. If we really want to laugh last at the end and have a soft landing with our children. They don't expect anything so special from their children. They are scared as parents to talk to their children. Either they're doing the right thing or the wrong thing. They don't teach them any morals. Permissive. They do anything they like, anytime, anywhere, anyhow. And the third parent is authoritative. This is the kind of parent I employ every one of us to be. They are in between. They are not too strict and they are not too... They are lenient in certain areas. Although each one of us might have gone through the permissive or the authoritarian kind of parent, but I think by the time we are getting matured, we should know this kind of attitude I'm trying to, this kind of attitude will not really pay me at the end between me and my children. So we need to adjust. They are always careful. They are in between parental and child control. They don't impose much. They don't expect anything much. They are careful of the kind of words they use. They are thoughtful. They select their words wisely. They don't talk to their children anyhow. They don't look down on them. They always believe in their children, no matter what the challenges. No matter what the flaws. They still tell them, I believe in you. I still love you. They discipline with compassion. They discipline with much love. They discipline with positivity. And I think we need to do this because there is no way we can achieve our children at the end or be a successful parent if we think we need to discipline and we don't learn how to control. We must learn how to control when we are trying to impart certain things in them, impart certain morals in them. Oh, we are always like that. You don't excuse your face. You don't have a mood swing that we do have once in a while as parents. So why are we condemning them not to have as well? But what do we need to do? In that kind of case, we need to sit them down and talk to them. I guess we are not feeling fine these days. I guess something is wrong you'd like to share with me. And let me quickly say this. That's why I said we need to talk about communication in parenting. Inshallah, part 2 of this. And that is why parenting is very, very important. The way we discipline them. Discipline has nothing to do with punishment. In fact, when you discipline with affection, even for you to change your face, just smiling, your children will know you are sending a signal. And they will correct themselves immediately. And that is why when you are disciplined, you need to study the body language of your children. You need to know certain words that you need to alter that will really hurt them, that will let them feel guilty, and they will change from bad to good. And basically, we have some of our children even telling them, oh, I love you, goes faster than any other thing. And when they tell you, I love you, and you don't tell them you love them back, that means something is wrong somewhere. Some of them is just like a hug. If you deny them just one hug, they know something is wrong somewhere. And they will really want to correct themselves. So from the foundation, it is very, very important. You don't do that when they get to the tender age. No. From the foundation. The prophet said, the hands that rule the crazy rules the world. So we are, especially the mothers, we must be speaking to our children. Certain languages they will understand better now. So by the time they get to the age of 2, 3, no, they will be used to that kind of, oh, mommy is hungry. Mommy, you're not smiling because I said you should go and wash your plates. This one you do. So I'm not going to play with you. Oh, mommy, you won't play with me? No, I'll go and do that. And by the time they do that, learn how to appreciate them. If you really want to have effective discipline, you must learn how to respond. You must learn how to listen to your children. We might be the parent, doesn't mean we don't have our own flaws. In fact, in parenting, we also have our own mistakes. So when you discipline or you accuse them wrongly, there's nothing bad in just saying, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you are not, this is not from you. I thought you did it. So I'm sorry, my dear. You are sending a signal to them. You are sending a message to them that nobody is above saying sorry or appreciating the other person. So basically, we need to know all this. And we should not forget, we can never give what we don't have. So there are certain things we need to learn as parents. Because you only give what you have. And if you really want them to listen to you, you must be ready to listen to them. And that will take us to the part 2 of parenting to talk about communication in parenting. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.